Hey there, demons. It's your boy back for the 14th session. what a run. So, yeah, we're gonna check that out. I think. Well, why not? We'll goof around with it. What are we doing today? Well, we are going to make an attempt at Leon A Hardcore. No auto weapons this time, though. I've watched a couple people go through it, and I just want to give it a shot. So we're gonna officially label this as Hardcore Run Practice. May even get the clear. And of course getting S rank. We've already got our clears, of course. But getting our S rank is gonna be good to know. Oh man, that looks so weird. I dig it though. So I've picked up a couple little things from watching people. Not a whole lot. I feel like I'm starting to kind of dig through all the really relevant information. There's little knickknacks and knowing this and knowing that.
I'll shoot.
But for the most part, it doesn't really change much. Maybe kind of made me a little bit more confident about it through I've always taken the term from the Assassin's Creed series, the bleeding effect. You can watch somebody do something, and to a degree, you can kind of mimic their actions and how they went about it and stuff. So I think I've watched a couple of those to maybe kind of guide me in the right direction on this. It was interesting too because I would read through guides, and while it does clearly work, it's not things I would always do or necessarily agree with. Some things I think they made harder on themselves. Some things I was surprised at how easy it ended up being.
There it is, the station.
I know where my 3 saves will be. We will be using Knife Strap for Birkin, multiple occasions actually. People make running to the RPD so difficult. I'm just like hook around the backside of the zombie, and there you go. You're all set, buddy. So no infinite weapons for us. We will be getting a couple of inventory upgrades along the way. Though the second one's not until pretty much the end of the game. Also, I will be using a little bit more liberal use of the shotgun. We're not going to be getting the Magnum this go around. There's no reason.
Jesus.
I'll try out some things, and we'll see how it goes. But I do eventually want my legit S+ clear for this. So one thing about me that I'm finding is that I'm really slow getting out that door.
Jesus.
Oh shit. That's happened to me before. I'm dead. Maybe not dead, but I'm not in good spirits. Whoops. Give me a knife. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this, and while we're doing that, we'll go ahead and pick up some stuff out here. We're gonna get you.
Not how I imagined.
We're gonna get you.
First day.
The most recent guide that I watched was the every. You called it the Everyman's Guide. I don't have it pulled up, so I can't really like link to the channel. But if you look up Resident Evil 2 Remake Everyman's Guide, pulled it up. It was a pretty fun guide to watch. I would definitely recommend it as someone who like doesn't necessarily speedrun the game, because I most certainly do not. There's definitely quite a bit to learn from it. Some tactics I will be using here, some I won't. You know, it's just comes down kind of to preference at that point. But I figured that was kind of a good starting point. I really enjoyed how humble the guide was. It wasn't. It didn't make things sound easier than they really were. It was more so. It was more real to me. Oh shit, hold on. I don't have my combinations up. It's been a little bit since I've actually run these. Okay, we're good. So far, excellent start. I almost feel like I'm on the same seed as the dude who did that video, because he ended up getting some really lucky headshots, and I was like, damn, okay. It's 9, 15, 7. I love that you get one inventory upgrade really early, and you get one really late. There's a third one that's going to be a lot of work, but you know what? I kind of agree. That's a lot of work. I always remember this one as Ned and Mr. G. It's the damnedest thing, but that's just how I've always done it. Get that Matilda upgrade. Cool skis. Duck in here really quick. Some more ammo, is it? Disney ribbon that we don't need. I think it's more ammo on other difficulties. Shit. I meant to keep that. That'll be our little secret though. So I've seen different ways for handling these zombies up here. The one I've noticed first though is to let this boy come on down. And then come this way. And he actually like yeets himself off the side of that. Already doing a lot of damage. And giving you practically a whole hallway to fight him in. It's good. We'll assume it's good. The other lady up here, we're gonna take care of her too.
You bastard.
Oh my god. Buddy, your aim is shit.
Back up.
Please obey my reticle and actually act like I'm shooting you. That was a lot of ammo. I thought I heard the squish. Okay, she's out. Coolio. So I'm usually of the opinion of heading back down But a lot of people lately seem to run this way, and I don't necessarily disagree with it. I know we're gonna get the hangy boy there. Please pop his head. He should be good. Are you good? Are you good? Are you good? I think he's good.
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Damn,
Copy
man.
that. I'll be right there.
Hello, beautiful. I actually hate her.
Bitch.
So I was always wondering where I'd get another knife, and then I found it. Oh, that was gonna be one for good luck. We're almost done preemptively taking out zombies too, so I don't really mind burning this ammo, as these are all the really troublesome ones. So just gonna go ahead, slide in here with our 98 graphics looking selves. Slide over here, and if I remember, it's 2 fish, the scales, and that. No, it's not the scales, it's lobster bar. I even pulled up the notes. I'm like, I didn't read those notes. Notes are for nerds. And we might as well go ahead and get everything ready here. This is, I've always known to do this, but just taking care of it now, and taking care of it quite like this, makes it so we have just less issue with Mr. X. I know never touch the ladder. That was something I learned over the last couple runs. You touch that ladder when you're ready for that dude to, as others have. I know Carcinogen, he was one of the runs I watched. He claimed that the guy was eating ass. I find that very appropriate. I'm gonna make a habit of just like clearing out stuff on a really regular basis. We're gonna be getting rid of that in a minute. Cool. If I can avoid being bit, I've already fucked it up a little bit, but if I can avoid it, that would be wonderful. I really wish these cutscenes were here. Like, sure, they're in awe that things are working, but honestly, oh shit, I did forget one helpful thing. Even though we're not going to be killing a lot more zombies, I am going to run. So far, we're doing pretty good on time. I imagine we'll be about 20-ish minutes towards the bottom before we get to the secret area. Maybe less, considering we're not going to be goofing around with weird safe puzzles. And we get to upgrade our Matilda again, too. This is the one that I don't usually open, but it's 6 to 11. Looking pretty sweet. So we're gonna get rid of our spade key. Buy a spade, lad. I'm all about grabbing these boards, as we are gonna be boarding shit up just for caution's sake. Keep a lot of them there. It feels weird not to run to the statue, but I'm gonna try it for this run. Like, what's the harm? Leon, you're the best looking guy here. I look like Squall.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin!
We've got enough for the flashbang, the valve,
Damn it.
and the fuse. Always be careful walking in this door, because you never know what that fucking cop zombie down there is doing. He just does shit. I don't have enough space for the powder, but that's okay. Maybe I'll make a special trip through here one day. I always like keep an eye on them, because you never know what they're doing. Oh, shit. Well, I pretty much need all of this, I think. We'll put that up. We're gonna get rid of the bolt cutters, though. Yeah, one thing I did take from that Everyman's Guide that I did really like was making just that little bit of effort to board this window out.
Ah, shit!
Shit, he's gonna get... Oh no, he really left out on that one. To a box. So the dude who did the Everyman Guide was all about taking the shotgun with him and flashbangs and all sorts of stuff, and I was just like, why though? Oh, I know where I had to use that at. Hey, you surprised me.
Son of a bitch.
Also, why did I dump all my ammo? It's a good thing I did have to come back, because I zuckety fucked up. Well, that one chick could be up there awake. Alright, now we head to the STAR's office. Oh yeah, guys. Out for blood. He's still down. Okay, she's definitely dead. Let's get to the STAR's office, yeah? This one's Cap. And this one's just free. This clears up an inventory spot. This is gonna get used in like a second. Cool. 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 It's getting shit done. Guess a little flashbang. Some more of those, and we Audi 5000. This liquor, it seems like he always just like hits right here at the corner after you reset him. He's whatever. Oh shit. I always do that out of habit. Once we get this medallion, yeah, we're going a little slow, but that's okay. To be fair, I fucked up a little bit, so there's been a couple little surprises here and there. So one thing that I'm not really into so much, so I guess it is risky, is using a flashbang here. Oh, but then of course, was that the run? No, it wasn't the run, but that was a mistake. Sometimes I get through that totally unscathed. Because usually that bookshelf protects you. But this, okay. We'll just hobble our ass over. Marvin's chilling. I think I've even got a green herb that I can use. I will need to be healed up for what's coming up, but I don't really need a lot. And this is actually where we're gonna make a save at. Let's see if we want to actually run with it. Oh, I had stuff for it. Combine those. Ideally, I should be able to get through this very minimally. We're just gonna bring a couple of knives. Not taking that, not taking that, not taking that. Yeah, we're gonna get through it hard mode, baby. And use the ink ribbon here. That's what we're gonna make our save with. So I'm doing this one because knife strat, especially on the console, is not as reliable. It definitely works, but it's not perfect. We get the grenade each time, but if we fuck up, we fuck up. But that was a pretty decent RPD runs. 22 minutes, that's almost on par for when I normally do it anyways. So we're looking at about a 2 hour to maybe a 2 hour 10-minute run so far with how I usually play. I saw one guy clear the RPD in like 11 minutes, and I was like, holy shit. I waste so much time, it feels like.
What?
Console strats, go! I play on a PS4 Pro for anyone that's examining this footage.
Bridge won't work on this thing. No choice. Gotta take it down.
Okay. It's all part of the plan. That was not part of the plan. Okay, we're gonna have to reload. I don't have any way to hurt him. No weapons. We were doing so good. I don't think there's any knives down there. That went so good until it didn't. Excuse me. Oh, no, we do have this. Oh. It's still not enough. Okay, fair enough. So, what you do is you have to quit the game to the menu. Then you have to reload. And I'm gonna learn from that, and I'm gonna take Matilda with me. Just to be on the super duper safe side. But you do have to load your game from the menu. So let's not be that ballsy, huh? And we're gonna actually grab our Matilda again. I'm not gonna take any ammo just because I like space. And I didn't really get to use. I wish I would have swapped over to like that flashbang beforehand, or even the grenade, and used it as a defense item, so I could have kept slashing. That's my one true regret. I always have to remember the flash is on the right. I use the quick swap. Everybody hops into the menu. I don't. It's probably safer because you can change instantaneously that way because it pauses the game.
What?
That's why we saved. Doing okay. That knife was about to break anyways. Perfect.
Somebody's watching me.
That's how I wanted it to go the first time. If I could have avoided using the thing, I would have, sure. But I'm not really that fussed about using one frag grenade on that. So, if anyone ever tells you you can't knife Birkin, you know, maybe pack just a little bit with you, but it's totally safe to do so on console. And I highly recommend it. Oh, look at that. A really shit knife. If I just am not feeling confident about a section, that will be confident in the sewers. I am so happy he dropped that. I never knew that he would drop things that you stick in them in the middle of the arena. Did I get everything? I got everything. Just do a clean sweep through here. Grab that. Grab that boy. Perfect. But it doesn't always go perfect. That's why we made a save. I enjoyed some terminology that and I'm gonna look it up actually during this, but I enjoyed some terminology that was used during the Everyman's Guide to an S+ rank for Leon A, and it's something that I'm already having to be kind of conscious of. And he referred to it as your pimp decision. How pimp you are at the game, basically. If you want to make your save before you clear out the sewers or after you clear out the sewers. And yeah, I thought about it quite a bit actually, and I think we'll be making our save for before the this looks weird. Before we really go through the sewers, I think that's when we'll be making our second save. So we're going to activate Ada. And one thing I didn't like about the guide was that he rushed over
Hey,
and got the key and did the trunk and got the burst. And the burst is fine, especially for dogs. Nothing wrong with that at all. I highly agree with making the effort to go get it in the first place. But what I didn't agree with, though, was him not just going ahead and getting the crank first. I've got a little bit of ammo to burn anyways. Come on, give me the kill. I am not fucking with you.
What the?
There you go. No? I don't know what that had to be the squish sound. It's like a real heavy, like, water being thrown type sound. Damn. Well, that's okay. I had a little bit of ammo to burn anyways. No big deal. But I figured there's no reason not to get the crank first, because it doesn't really change anything through the rest of the place. We don't have the power on, the dogs aren't out. We're not hurting for time, we're at 28 minutes. Shit, I should have gotten one flash grenade, but that's okay. We won't be back down right away anyways. That's only right as you finish the puzzle. Yeah, like you head in here and you get this boy. I think he did it like now that I'm kind of doing it myself, he may have done it for like inventory management, because that's, I either go out and get it, which I will, but I could have avoided doing it altogether by just going and like getting this first, adding that part to the Matilda, and then there's no inventory being used. It's such a small thing, but when you're worried about minutes I can see why it would make sense to do it that way. It feels weird, don't get me wrong. Oh, well, getting it didn't really save you much, but it does. I promise it does. It's weird. You can pressing the circle quick turns the camera in any direction, not just the direction you're in. Good to know. Pupper dogs. The game really doesn't like me, but that's okay. Handgun ammo is to burn on junk like that. We will be stopping into the spade key room, but we're not actually going to get the spade key. It's just pointless. We are going to grab this since we're not getting the spade key, and we won't be getting the second one that's down here. Just no reason. We will be coming down here to the end for the flashbang that I'll be using later. That will be very important as we finish the place up. Though that's not until we get the power back on, so I may not be using it right away. I wish you could skip this. I'm gonna make a hard left. Get, mix, ta-da! Grab this boy right here. Ta-da! There's more doggos to kill. One difference between what I'm doing and the Everyman's Guide is I just didn't see the need, like the immediate need for the shotgun.
Son of a bitch.
I can see some value in it, especially with this burst handgun, and that I am burning through ammo.
You best.
This one's a hard shot. Cool. One more dog kill and then we are done, and we actually won't be shooting anything for a minute. That burned through quite a bit of my ammo, but I have a lot stocked. Because I used 0 during that break-in fight, which was beautiful. Swing up here. I might take a shotgun with me through this, I'm not sure. Might actually leave the Matilda behind for a little bit. That's gonna turn into something cool here soon. Not carrying a bunch, but I want enough to live off of. We don't need that. Oh, I'm not even done cleaning out. Okay, I'm happy with this. It's just to be... Oh shit, hold on. How many boards? Because I got them just in case. Boards. Yeah. You don't need them for the whole hallway. In fact, you really don't need them in this hallway. But that little bit of insurance. Enjoy not getting in, my guy.
Oh, shit! What the fuck?
I'm worried about that one there. Damn, Elliot. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I knew I was worried about him for a reason. We're about to get rid of the crank. I'm gonna do a little. No, I'm not. I'm not. I was gonna go downstairs. We really don't need to. That's why I brought that. That's what he wanted to do in his original run. But fucking whiff. And this is a room you really gotta clear out.
Shit.
Because running through it with Tyrant, not cool. What the fuck? Come on! It's taking way too many hits to pop heads. Like with the shotgun at that close range. Yeah, my aim was maybe a little jank, but come on, my dude. Probably should have grabbed the Matilda. I'll get an opportunity to do so here shortly, I think. Yeah, when I get the club key. We might change them out now that I've used my shotgun to my heart's content. This is also why I didn't take all my shotgun ammo. Nope, I had one extra.
Son of a bitch.
Go down. A little messy, but whatever we want. Matilda time. I didn't grab that gear. Holy shit, I didn't grab that gear. I fucked up horribly, actually. You can't even go back up there to get it. Yeesh. Big yikes. Okay. Is it the worst? Well, no. It's not that bad of a fuck up, but what I have to do... It's gonna fuck up the clock tower run a little bit. Because I'm gonna have to stun my way past both the zombies. Get back in there. Get the big gear. Oh, huh. I didn't hit the lever. Not too bad. But yeah, I'm definitely goofing. Whatever, dude.
Jesus Christ!
Hopefully I won't be dealing with him too much. Hot on my ass. Yeah, we've lost him for the moment. Now we gotta go through the liquor hallway again. Hopefully that second zombie that showed up didn't decide that he wanted to come out and play. I've known that trick for a while, but it's so handy. Watch this. Oh no! That he was way faster on the punch than I was expecting. Oh, I was gonna run through him as he opened the door, but I guess he was already on high alert. Yeesh. I always have such a hard time with him there. If I would just wait for him to come and bait him in the lever room, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. Now we have Mr. X on our ass. That's gonna make this considerably more complex. Nah, alright. Enough. We will duck in here really quick for just a couple reasons. Mr. X is totally down there. I gotta do it though. Y'all had to do it to him. Yeah, I baited that double lunge. I knew it was coming. So this is where I fucked up. I should have already had the big gear. Should have already had it. Just didn't pick it up because I was so frustrated about the shotgun. I just didn't even plan it right. Fuck you, Mr. X. They wanted to send him after me though. They really did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I am in a pickle. Here is said pickle. don't like that, but I had to do it. For literally that. I wish I could just set him on top. But 9 bullets is not going to ruin a run. The bullets are meant to be used. Not all at once, but still used. And I guess as long as I have about 40 shotgun shells by the time we're done, which this will be a huge contribution to it. It's like 1/8 of it right there. When mixed, then we'll be okay.
Hope I don't have to write a report on this.
Damn it. Shit. Mr. X is in the worst spot. He just smacked that zombie in front of the door and he's walking that way. I'm gonna bait you over here. Then we're gonna swing behind you. Mr. X might come stomping back in here, but that's okay. We're clear. Not a big deal. I remember the last time I was playing this, I got punched by Mr. X right there, and the reason for that is, yeah, I've had a lot going on in my personal life lately, and part of that is, you know, involves some of my family being over, and they've been awesome while they've been here. But it's just really bad timing in that my uncles and my cousins, I didn't have my headphones on. So I wasn't listening to the game, I was still just, you know, kind of going through the run. It was whatever, to be honest. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Yeah, we're just chucking everything, I don't need it. Who knows, we might need it. Where's my other, there it is. We'll take you. I know it sounds weird, but just roll it in here. So if we're gonna try to be sneaky boys through a lot of this, we will eventually have to run. I'm taking a gamble. Shit! That worked, but boy, that... What the fuck? You're supposed to be dead. Kevin Pereira looking motherfucker. I heard the splat and he was still down and everything. Stay down. It is so important that he stays down. Anyways, we're gonna get a first aid spray in here, so I'm not super worried about health. But I'm just gonna start another herb mixture while we're doing this. I'm not good at puzzles, guys. Because, there's a lot of things I would say that I'm pretty smart about, but then there's a whole lot more things that I'm really dumb about. Should I take it?
What are they after? That's not good.
Stars.
Give me a break.
The hair on our chinny chin chin. Damn it. I was trying to avoid that stun. It's alright, we made it. Clean as a whistle. I guess, like, please do your stuff. The whole reason I picked up that blue herb, honestly, was for right here. I didn't even mix them properly, even though I thought that far ahead. We're at 50 minutes, which is not too terribly bad. We're going to get a shotgun upgrade item and a grenade and some handgun rounds here in the shop. So it's going to fill up our inventory pretty quick, but it'll be eight.
Well, what exactly are you looking for?
More info on the people responsible.
We're going to use a shotgun to clear out the sewers. Ada, hurry your shit up,
Road's
woman.
out. Going through that gun shop looks like the only way.
Yep. His head is inexplicably purple as it like breaks into black for the split of his hair.
What a mess.
So much, but ammo's ammo.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation? They're a pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
Such a young puppy.
And that's why I'm looking for Annette. She's the one at Umbrella responsible for Anita's project.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting.
Well said.
Gee, thanks.
Gee,
Can't imagine a real scientist being down here.
According to HQ, this leads right into Umbrella's secret facility.
Come on. Sewers are run by the city. How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing?
Umbrella's controlled that place.
Jesus! That an earthquake? What the hell?
Because it'll bother me. Also, I have plenty of handgun ammo. I just want to elaborate. I'm not sweating bullets, literally. I just want my shotgun, so I can mix those. Yay, I now have a better shotgun. Yeah, I really didn't need to stop there, but it was just bugging me that I had that piece and not the whole shotgun. However, I'm keeping the Matildas for just literally this part. Fuck. Oh, whatever, we'll throw it in the item box on that.
Again?
We'll be making our second save here soon.
No chance. You're stuck with me to the end.
So something to note about this fight is left, right, left. However, when you duck here, you gotta let him get both snaps in and then quickly go left. I've only died to that second snap a couple times, but it's absolutely Here. Let's wait for it. I use more bullets. The hand grenade from trouble.
Chew on that. You overgrown son of a bitch.
You overgrown son of a bitch. We're about to be Ada for
Leon,
a little
up
bit.
here.
So
What the hell was
she doesn't need to be in good
Just
health, she
get up
just needs to
here.
live. Come on,
Can't
wench.
say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters.
She likes to stop in
not
doorways.
reptiles.
Fair point. I'm
She
just
does it
interested
towards the
in
end, she does it there, she does it right after you meet Kendo.
So let me get this straight. Umbrella sells monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody else's?
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses. Scary as that alligator was, Annette is far more dangerous. You can run, Annette, but you can't hide. It's secret weapon time. Ready from baby.
Admittedly, I'm nervous as fuck about second Birkin. Really the sewers in general. I'm not super nervous about third Birkin. I generally do okay with him. I'm nervous as fuck about super tire. Because boy, people make him look way easier than he is to me. And I realize a lot of that is just to, you know, get good. Hello, buddy. I just didn't know that little path existed, by the way. So when I found that out, that was pretty great. Let's scope this one out. I'm out slow. Beautiful. There'll be one more, I think. Sweet, I didn't even bother with him.
Got
That was kind of the troublesome spot, admittedly.
always been good at running, Annette. You do that.
So I found out you can actually hit that a little bit sooner. Womp 'em, stomp 'em, kick 'em in the nuts. I think this is one of the best, like,
Gonna burn me alive now. You'll never get
directed
your filthy hands
kind
on
of
me.
shots. Like, if this was a movie, that
The only
for whatever reason, this looks creepy as fuck to me. Seeing Annette's head just, you know, kind of speaking, you know, through that small panel, the lighting and stuff just looks really good on it.
Visitor clearance confirmed. Your ID is authorized until
I always do that. I want to run down to the end for no reason.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, we're right above the, okay. I never actually realized that. I knew we were close.
Ada? Where are you?
Yeah, we'll sort all this shit out later. I really just don't want to pack very much. I'm anti-holding things for whatever reason.
That's a pleasant smell.
Yeah, it's time to scoot. We only have one zombie to really worry about. That's, I've always called him Nosferatu. It's this like janitor zombie down here. But with 23 Matilda, I should at least be able to stun him.
You bastard.
Admittedly, it was a close call. Oh shit. I thought he was stunned. Oh, whatever, it worked. It worked well enough, I guess. I am gonna grab that knife. Because you never know when you need knives. You never know. And it would bring me just a little bit of peace having a combat item. Shit. Well, hey, that's what we got the knife for, right? It's to my left. So much for that. Jeez, you suck, Dylan. What the fuck, dude?
Cable car. Interesting.
That is interesting. The most interesting thing I would even wager. I hate that Leon gets a clean run in this room and Claire has to put up with some shit in this room. Ooh, not the cleanest run, but we will do our second save because I am certainly no pimp. I am gonna do just a couple things, save me a little bit of time. Oh shit, I'm dying. Yeah, that'll be my heal that I carry through here. Let me get all this stuff that's out here first. It just saves me time. Plus, I'm gonna be swapping some stuff out anyways. I don't think I need any more than that. But we're gonna take this awful knife with us. That's enough for the 3 plugs. Oh no, that's too much. Oh wait, the ribbon won't be there. I think we're... no. I'm super nervous, y'all. This is where I'm gonna have such a hard time with these runs. I think that's my assisted. Whatever. It's not gonna take my knife away. I already unlocked it. So I'm counting on this shotgun to get 8. Out of curiosity, I know this is the worst. I'm already at 8,000 steps. Yeah, it's not that great. That's 1, 2, 3. That knife is just in case I get grabbed by one of these guys. So it's 3 plugs.
Oh my god, what the hell was that?
Alright, time to... this is it right here, y'all. Beeline for the right. Just don't even look. Just don't even look. Alright, well. Didn't want to use that already, but fuck it, we got it. Right again. Oh no. Burnt. Shit. We're reloading that save. It's alright, that's why we save, y'all. So we're gonna quit. At least we don't have to redo like a couple minutes. Like watching the the guy, and I swear I'll get his name. I will have it by the end of this video. Here, tell you what, I'm gonna look it up right now so I can actually reference that channel by name. That was a video by Darkness. Oh, that's so easy. So when I say Everyman's Guide, I'm referring to Darkness, which I would say give that a check if you want, you know, a little bit more of a technical look at, but you don't want it to get so in depth or so difficult that, you know, it's just like, man, they're pulling off moves I can never do. Because, you know, it's a pretty humble run, but it still gets the job done. I really like that. Well, I was going to make a joke about going in the wrong hole, and then I did. Oh, I'm so glad I saved, because boy, that got botched quick. But, like, I'm doing a really risky run of the sewers. I haven't killed nearly everything that I really should have.
Oh my god, what the hell was that?
Ah, shit. I didn't want to get caught by that one. If I was going to get caught, I really wanted it to be... Oh, shit. Okay. We're going to be here a little bit. Because I will accept nothing but a perfect at least getting up there. Coming back, I'll take sloppiness. But getting up there, no. There's no excuse. And if I had known I was going to get stop-gapped right here, I probably would have cleared out the hall first. What's even worse, so we're going through this right now, right? What's worse is where I made that my second save, is that if I die anytime between here and all the way before the third Barkin fight, I have to redo it all again. It's not the longest game in the world, but it's a modest amount of work. With this thing fully upgraded, there's not much RNG to not getting those headshots. We will be getting the flamethrower, by the way. Flamethrower is our friend. We'll be using it during the Birkin G2 and Birkin G3 fights.
Oh my god, what the hell was that?
I think we're gonna need a Matilda. That was exactly what happened last time. You know, people say you can, like, even getting grabbed, that counts as enough of a standard item, but I always get grabbed that second time. The reason I want the Matilda is that way I can bait them out early, and they don't stun me. Also, I want to check the timer just to make sure this isn't adding on to my time. That was a weird loading bar. Okay, it's not. But damn it. Okay. Because I need it for these decaps. I don't want to decap, run back in here, grab the Matilda, and go. I guess I'm just going to use the shotgun ammo. In a very not efficient way. You didn't get those shots at least. I don't know, I feel like I can bait that first one out.
Was that?
What the hell was that? No, that didn't work. I tried to like bait it out, back it up, and then the second grab. Yeah, he's so wide on the second one. He turns with me too. Players is a lot easier to get by. I remember getting by that no problem before. Not a good place to be stuck. The reason I'm so hesitant to use shotgun ammo is it's such a waste. I'm not killing anything with it if I was to shoot them early. Shit. See, that's an RNG at play. You know what? It's not that much ammo. I've got to get past it. Especially where I used an extra shell there that I didn't even want to use. Might as well use up what's in this thing.
Oh my god, what the hell was that?
What in the hell was that? That broke my knife. Ah, crab battle! Oh, there we go. There we go. That, you know what? That's worth one shotgun shell, I guess. I would have liked to have baited out with no ammo, but you know what? No reason to be hung up on that. I wish Capcom wouldn't have made them such a pain in the ass, though. Like, every other enemy, there's usually a little bit of a system to them, you know, and you can kind of work around those guys. Not really. It's a lot of luck. Oh. Fuck. Alright. Fair enough.
Oh, what the hell?
Didn't like that, but that was the reality of it. This one's the king. No. It says in there queen. I'm an idiot. Oh, my brain is mashed potatoes right now. Because now we have the second bit. And here's the thing. I have to clear G Birkin and make it all the way to G3. If I don't make it to the save right before G3 in a satisfactory manner, then this was a huge waste of time. Because I'll have to do it all again. Like all the way from that save. And that's some shit. It's gonna be in my way. No? What? Oh, it reset over to the right. Okay. Hey, I'll take that. Bravo. Come on, come on. Let me down, asshole! I couldn't ask for a much better run of that. It went pretty smooth. I didn't even use my shit knife. That was my insurance in case I got grabbed once. But that didn't even happen, so. No, you know what? I'll grab that grenade on my way back. Methinks. I still have some bullshit to tackle. We are not done tackling bullshit. We just have to get this plug. And we have two shells to do it, ideally. Aw, oh, come on. I haven't been hit by that in forever. Sure. More shells. I load them in right away. And I'm not going to be ballsy. We're just gonna step out real polite like, grab that boy, get the fuck out. We done. All we doing. No extras. Alright, sewers as far as random shit is just about done. Come on. Come on. Aw, you son of a bitch. Alright, fair enough. Because I need this. See, if I could have done that and then saved, oh man, I'd be elated. Because really, the sewers only takes a few minutes to do. The sewers themselves are not that long. At least the plugs part, you know? Alright, so we can put that boy up. He's lived out his service commission. Put that boy up, that boy up. We're gonna get those three out. I hope nobody watches this expecting a guide either. Like, yeah, I talk through and kind of explain what I'm doing for anyone who may be curious, but I'm really not trying to be a guide per se.
Okay, almost there, Ada.
Wait, why did I do that? Then the Matilda. Then the handgun ammo for it, because I'll be using quite a bit. None of these, I don't think. Well, no. We're going to make one along the way. I would much rather use a first aid spray, I think. We'll take an extra flashbang, too. Sweet, just a whole extra clip. This will let me pick up that combat knife down there too, because I'll be using it. So, I'm gonna... Apparently you can stand like right here and not get touched. I've never tested this, but we're gonna test it now.
Jesus Christ!
He's got to do it 5 times. Oh, son of a bitch, it does work. That's one annoyance out of the way. Yeah, he's dead. He's so fucking fast.
Bet I can use the crane. Now I got you.
Quit fucking dying over there. Got a knife. I took a risk and it did not pay off. I'm totally out of everything, so... Holy shit. All my flamethrower, all my Matilda, I burned everything on that fight.
Let's hope that's the last of them.
I have nothing for the upcoming sections. Not a thing. Oh shit. Well, hey, we made it, and that's one really sloppy way to do it. So y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed that, because I sure didn't. Really, it wasn't that bad of a fight. I only got hit like a couple times. I think they've tweaked his swipe. He is not nearly as dangerous as he used to be. Oh shit, Hellfire, I am out of a lot of ammo. Do not like that. Do not like that at all, actually. I think I need to take a couple of those out and just to have a couple of bullets to stun people with. That was so sloppy, y'all. We're doing Gucci on heals. I'm just sucking with grenades and stuff. That's what I have to do, friends. Let's rock and roll all night long, sweet Susie. I'm gonna try to grab some handgun bullets. I know we're only one box spawns from here. Oh man, that's so rough. I feel like you're really supposed to be using a shotgun here.
This tram is bound for Nest.
I know where there's a bunch during the Birkin G3 fight, but that's during the Birkin G3 fight. I guess we just have to get good. That hurts my soul.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are
I wonder what happens there if you have a full inventory and you try to take the tram.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
Maybe Ada like sits outside and is like, just pick this up and you're ready to go in.
Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
Okay. I wonder where the G-virus is.
Because I suck at the game, we will be coming back, by the way. Bitch bottom dollar on that. Slow getting that nade. Tank.
Our menu is designed for your nutritional needs using our latest biological research. Please enjoy our tasty selection of healthy foods.
I should have the shotgun specifically for the zombie. I should have the shotgun for pretty much everything down here, now that I think about it. Yeesh. Big oof. I knew he was in one of them. Oh, well, okay, you can have that. Whatever. I have like 6. I really won't be using them that much anyways. The regulator. That'll help a lot during the Perkin fight, because I know I used extra during G2, but it will help. Oh shit. I did. God damn it. You know better than that. Okay, well that's something to be mindful when we go back. We made it harder on ourselves by being lazy.
Cartwright in the east area.
Those loaded. High grade. Mix that in there. We're gonna carry the shotgun. I am good on everything else, so I'm not equipped for if I mess up, and this is arguably the hardest part. Second hardest part with the vines and the zombies. And they're really not bad, though I much prefer having a handgun for them than the shotgun, because it's just such a waste of ammo. One thing that I'm about to do during the G3 fight especially is I'm going to have to scavenge a lot probably during the fight. Kind of sucks, but you know, we kind of dug this grave. No, we're not going to take those. Wait, is there 2 stacks of shotgun shells? Oh, okay, we're doing things, making stuff happen. So I only need this for like 3 zombies, maybe a few more, but I just want to pack what's in the shotgun. I don't want to do extra. Another thing I didn't agree with in watching Darkness's run is he didn't even touch, like, or rather he bothered that guy, and I was like, why? Also, the negative space on here is numbers, so 3123. Like, don't look at the blue box, look at the black space around it. This is 2067. So we did all that. We're actually gonna grab this time, as I forgot to do it. I'm gonna get this red herb. Space is gonna be a concern real quick. Get that large, mix it, cool, because that's gonna be a fun stack.
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
I think I might rewrite my puzzle guide to just say what buttons to hit from the onset. I have enough for the modulator. We're good, I think. Big goof. Come on. See ya. I don't know if I should be grabbing that right now. Yeah, it's fine. There's a small one, or another high one that we'll get shortly. Plus, we're about to blow off some heads. This is the whole reason I have shotguns right here. I used to use a frag grenade on this one, but just 3 shotgun shells. 1, 2, 3. Bada bing, bada boom. Realest guy in the room. How you doing? Rip Enzo. He's still alive. He's this piece of shit. People freak out so much about that liquor, and I get it. It's a close call, but it's not that bad. I will eliminate everything in the stairwell. I take no chances. Come on down, buddy. The third one up here I can probably juke. Need that modulator, my guy. Burnt. Even with the double ones, you ain't getting me. Fuck off, bitch. Thought about that handgun ammo, really did. I got nothing to put there. So this one is Murph. I like to have that one done, and a flashbang ready. Though I haven't, I'm gonna say this. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'll say it afterwards. Because it's always when I try to talk shit about liquors that they talk shit about me. You know, I could have gotten that ammo. Shit. Man, Leon's got some hip sway on this model. Look at them hips. I just don't even want to aggro them because it might fuck up their positions.
You have 5 new messages.
Ugh. Who left the freezer open?
This isn't. Yeah, it's just a small one. Not worth.
Complete.
So glad that I'm keeping all my saves separate, because I'm a little worried about the end. My ammo situation, my health is great, my time, not bad. Useful. That can up there is definitely useful, my dude. Shit. can't really get rid of much, but I will at least get all this in there. Because you never know when you need this stuff later, right? In fact, I do need a knife for the end fight. Yeah, that sounds weird, but I'm gonna be using a knife during the last or G3 Birkin. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do it. This is something I saw in Darkness's run. I was like, you know what? Maybe this is worth doing. So I'm gonna do first I'm going to get that and get that. I'm gonna save here instead of right before the G3 fight. The reason being, if something fucks up, I don't want to be caught strictly at the sewers. You know? I want to have options. So we're gonna save here, and this will be our last save. We have to clear the game on this save. Like, no more saves. That's like we just done. This allows for some fuckery to happen and it not be the world's biggest loss, because it's really not that far to get where we're going. There's not a lot going on between here and there, but there is room for fuckery. Like that guy, question mark, super weird. This will down everybody in there. It is kind of sloppy getting out, but that's why we saved. So I don't have to be super mad if a run gets ruined here in a moment. Damn, that's an awful spot.
A dangerous solution without authorization. Your actions have been logged and you may be subject to disciplinary measures.
Didn't like firing 2 shells there, but he really was in the way. Three shells to get through is not the worst that could happen. Alright, that's that. We'll worry about final inventory and stuff here in a minute. I want to say this one. I want to say it's that one. I don't think it's OSS for the second one. We are gonna run back to the north area real quick though and get that inventory upgrade. It may cost us 1 shotgun shell, 2 shotgun shells, but that's extra health and that gives me a lot of extra breathing room. Plus, I've been trying to keep all of my spare shotgun shells off of my character, so I have to be smart. Yeah, I've got some, but that's just what I picked up along the way. Oh, good. Well, we'll see. Really? That doesn't happen. Not only did it erase the zombie that I had let out, but there's normally one there waiting on you. I feel like I'm about to get bam fucking boozled. Shit in hellfire. Okay, I'll take it. Oh yeah, we can. It's this one. Boy, I suck at puzzles today. So for the last fight, now we got those 2 extra spots. We need the flamethrower, the shotgun. Yeah, flamethrower, shotgun. We're gonna save the Matilda for the last fight, which is a bit of a relief. I need the flamethrower first. A knife. Some grenades probably wouldn't hurt. Stock up, boys. No, I wanted that. Also, how on track are we? Not bad, actually. We're on track time-wise. We're on track health-wise. The only thing that's a little dicey is our ammo situation. Jeez. Like, that's not a lot of ammo, my guy. We'll put it all together here in a minute and figure it out. The thing about Super Tyrant that I am gonna try to be thankful for is that it's mostly based on a timer. So that's one thing I learned about Super Tyrant is that the amount of damage you do to him doesn't matter. You can't kill him with conventional weapons. You have to use the rocket launcher. Okay, fine, whatever. The amount of rockets that it takes to kill him, however, is determined by the damage you do proceeding. G4 Birkin works similar, but a little different. He requires that you, Alright, so, I unfortunately need that. I should have a green herb. I have shells. Okay, we're not doing that bad on the situation here. Not nearly as bad as I thought. Now that I'm here, like slowed down, looking at everything. I've got plenty of shield heals, which is another term I've coined from Darkness, so it makes sense. Yeah, I don't need both those green herbs, but I do want. No. Yeah, it's fine. And we're good on time. We're consolidating the inventory a little bit. I would like to carry some extra into these fights, especially you know. I mean, look at how we're doing here. We're baller. A combat knife. And the flamethrower is going to take up a spot. The flamethrower is only being used during this upcoming fight. It's not being used later, so using it's okay. I think we are all set. What? I know, like, I would never normally deal with these, but it just feels right to me.
Class A breach detected. Until target is neutralized.
Shit. That was a goof. That was a bigger goof. You're playing so bad right now, Dylan. I was trying to see which one was still active. He's been keeping it away from me the whole time. You're... So bad, Dylan. Oh, ah. We did it. That was pretty great. That was pretty great. Oh man, what a rough run of that fight. And the thing is, I may have to redo that at some point. Oh shit. You never know. I may decide I need it. Well, it doesn't matter, I ain't saving. I'm good on those. Oh. Max this out there. Yeah, boy, I'm hitting that up. I'm tired of limping. Alright. What a fight. Didn't forget anything. No, everything that's there I can leave. Yeah. Now we just have to, if I can one-shot Super Tyrant, that's my S+ clear, because we are at 147, 3 saves, already maxed out. I've got heals, so I just need to focus on surviving, and I mean stopping those charges, of course. I'm running around with no heals right now. Yeesh. It was alright though. It turned out alright. We're gonna have the Matilda, because that's a lot more upfront damage. That's safe, distant damage. Yeah. I will definitely say that my video here is most certainly not a guide for how to do this. If you were interested in any sort of guide for this, I would highly recommend, I would start with Darkness's Everyman's Guide. They'll give you just like some good, kind of good insight as to what to expect. We need 2 slots open. Shit. That's fine. We are going to take one more nade. Eesh. No, we're not going to carry that. We need health. And admittedly, maybe. Oh, we'll see. Oh boy, that used up a little bit of time. It's not gonna ruin any runs or anything, but. Normally, but I am not in the mood to take chances. He hauls ass to this part. I forgot about that, actually. The fuck happened to my controller? That was weird.
8 minutes until detonation.
Lot to be it, lads. This is the final countdown. Instead of a first aid spray, though, I'm gonna make one minor adjustment. Two of those. Yeah. Okay.
Initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
That was just straight. Son of a bitch. No! What awful timing. That was me being dumb. Son of a bitch. He's not doing the one I can run through.
Where did this thing come from?
Oh man, that feels great.
You have arrived
That was not an
at the
easy
bottom
fight.
level.
I was down to the wire on that one. Thank you. Red, green, blue herbs for carrying me through. Oh, that was intense. Yeah, I would highly recommend starting if you want to know what guides I used. Oh, baby, look at that. Baby got his first S+ on hardcore. I would highly recommend starting with Darkness' Everyman's Guide just to get a feel for it. I also learned a lot of technical stuff from Carcinogen STA, looking at his hardcore run with commentary. Very insightful to learn about how the difficulty adjustment works. And the fact that on hardcore it's basically just two giant middle fingers. One's just flipping you off a little bit harder. And I actually kind of did my initial pathing on stuff based off of a not even official speedrun by Bakba Soup. So I'd recommend checking those out if you wanted to maybe kind of emulate the run a little bit. I mean, of course, I got everything recorded here, as sloppy as it was, but we got it. So I want to just load up one, but hell yeah, check that out. S+, baby. The fact that it is S+, that already tells me that I got it, because it wouldn't give me S+ if it, we'll like, we're not gonna do a real clear run.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
I just want to see that beautiful rocket launcher and maybe blow something up with it. And then we're gonna cut the stream probably. Yeah. That was the one I was stressing over the most.
Are you okay?
Wait here. I'll check it out.
Don't come any closer!
I'm just gonna get to the RPD super quick. It's weird she already has that ammo, so I'm just like, what? I'd be more scared of him, I think.
Attention all citizens. Due to the city...
Can't stop. Gotta keep moving. It's like the end of the world. The police station. Almost there. Anybody here?
Let's get some revenge, huh? I can think of 3 very particular zombies I want revenge on.
Focus, Claire. Focus.
And the thing is, that's not even a trophy, but I feel so satisfied. Like, there's no trophy for getting this rocket launcher. I guess they figured it was too hard.
Oh my god.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
I'm here!
Open the door!
This is gonna be the first one. This is for grabbing me all the time, you sack of shit. Oh man, you don't even have to reload it. It's amazing. This is for making me feel like a fucking scrub on my initial run. Fuck you. Holy shit. You don't just kill them, you eviscerate them with it. He died anyways. He died by proximity. That's so great.
So nobody knows what caused
That's
this?
so great. I have no reason to actually save this run, but that felt good. Oh no, I wanted to just hit the typewriter so that way. Granted, the game should have saved it anyways, but we're gonna save it ourselves. I'm happy that I'm actually gonna upload that to the page, but yeah, we'll quit out the main menu next time. Claire, we're gonna do that for Claire. I probably won't need to look at a guide for that one. I just need to do it, but I got a little bit of a headache. But yeah, we'll do that for Claire, and then finally, to get the platinum on the game and finish this one up, well, at least finish the base game up, we will attempt the fourth survivor once more, and really put real effort in that, because I kind of just half-assed it going through it before. I did like 2, maybe 3 runs, and it's like, it's too hard. But anyways, yeah. Thanks for coming along. Anybody who watches it, good luck. If this maybe inspires you to try that run, you can see it wasn't always easy. It wasn't perfect by any means. I kind of screwed myself over a lot, but you know, just make them saves and try your best. Take care, guys.